Hi, this is Rob at the City TV, and just ran into the. How do you pronounce this?
Well, we're the University of Calgary Solar Car Racing team.
Yeah.
And this car's name is Sulik Axiom.
Okay, and so how many kilowatts do you generate?
That's really a question for me.
Yeah. Okay.
So far the maximum power we've gotten out of it is about 1.3 kilowatts.
Okay.
We expect more on a really sunny day, but we haven't really got too many good days so far, so we'll have to see.
Okay. Do you think you could open the motor part for me? Is it like brushless, gearless, or what is the motor?
It's a DC motor, 1-to-1 ratio.
Yeah.
It's a 1-to-1 drivetrain.
Yeah.
And it is brushless.
Brushless, gearless?
No, yeah, it's just it's what we call a pancake motor.
Yeah.
We bolt the hub right on, bolt the wheel right onto that motor, and get direct drive that way.
Okay, it's bolted to the wheel.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
bolted to the rotors.
Yeah, just so you know, I've owned like more than 12 electric vehicles, including electric pickup truck.
Cool.
So I'm well. Like I have vehicles that have brushless hub motors as well. So what is your controller?
It's a tritium wave sculptor, so it basically turns the DC into a 3-phase AC sine wave.
Yeah. Okay, so it's an AC.
Yep.
It's an AC. You have an AC hub motor.
Just don't touch the car, stand back things.
So, what is the method of? How did you put the panels down? Like how's it buried in there?
Well, the encapsulation method we developed ourselves over the past year. It's basically you sandwich the cells in between a couple layers of protective plastic. Well, the details are pretty intense, so I'll leave them out. But.
Okay. So, what are your controls here? This is accelerator and brake?
Yeah.
Those two panels there are brakes. One on the left is a parking brake. One on the right is just a normal mechanical brake.
Okay.
And then
accelerator,
there's two knobs on the
combination of the two knobs on the steering wheel.
Okay. And what sort of instrumentation do you get?
We get bus voltage, so voltage from the battery pack. Amps, so that's amps drawn from the battery pack.
Yeah.
It's like we also get velocity. We get more data as well from the battery pack from some electronics that I've designed. So.
Okay. Do you have regen braking?
Yes, we do.
Yeah. What's the system voltage in amps?
Pardon?
What's your system voltage?
Oh, we run at about 159.6 volts peak.
Okay. What's your battery?
Nominal, it's about 130-ish.
What's your battery system?
25 kilograms of lithium polymers.
What kind of pouch type?
Yeah, they're pouches.
So the explosive ones, potentially.
Yeah, that's why we have specially designed electronics to look after them.
Okay. You have a BMS.
BPS, yeah. We call it the BPS.
What's a BPS?
Battery protection system. I know a lot of people call it BMS.
Yeah. What describe? I mean, there's many kinds of BMSs. So, is yours do charging and load as well?
It actually doesn't do any balancing. I think that's what you're thinking of.
Yeah.
It just does protection. So it does monitoring.
Okay. Yeah.
And if anything goes wrong, it'll shut down the car.
Do you have individual cell balancing?
No, there's no balancing on board.
Okay.
It's all done externally, just manually.
Okay, so you have a. Okay, so what's the race going to be like?
As in terrain, you mean, or?
Yeah, like what's the terrain going to be?
Well, it's going from Tulsa to Chicago.
Okay.
I believe it's actually. Is it? Is the terrain on the race? It's fairly hilly, right?
Yeah, it varies. The terrain varies. A lot of it's, for the most part, quite a bit of it's just nice, flat, straight surface. But we do get tested with a lot of hill terrain as well, and a lot of nice, tight corners as well. One of the big things is we also have Formula Sun Grand Prix, where we actually have to prove and test the car. And that's a circuit race. So we're actually doing circuit racing with this as well.
Okay. So that's in order to qualify?
Yeah.
Okay. So, like what have you got here?
That is our telemetry unit.
That's your telemetry. So you've got a chase vehicle with.
We drive in a convoy.
Yeah.
Lead and chase. Our chase vehicle gets live data streamed back to the car.
Okay.
From the car.
Yeah.
And that will also this also monitors our battery pack as well. It will send off data from the battery pack. We also have coupled into that a rear view camera display, so we can help with backup on that. and that's a flick-on switch. We have a tritium display that actually gives us our bus volts and our set amps. It also gives us our bus amps as well, and our velocity, so we can all monitor through that. It has our left and right turn signals, our velocity and accelerometers are right here. So they're pots instead of your traditional foot pedals, and we have dead man switches to hold in the throttle. And then we have a parking brake, which is the black one, and then we have a mechanical brake that we use.
So you have a that's the accelerator, right? The pot. Is it a 5K pot?
Is it a 5K pot? Those are accelerator pots? 5K?
They're 10K actually.
10K.
The controller uses a bit strange in that if you put a 5K on it, it kind of overloads it.
Okay. What are these? Are these the power wires?
Yeah, so these are the panel wires going through the shell. They're all strain relieved and waterproofed with silicone. It's a type of silicone, sealant, I think.
And is that the quick disconnect?
Yep, so that's the main external disconnect. So when you push that button on the outside, it'll basically turn off all the contactors on the car, and it'll all shut down the entire car.
It's pretty low, eh?
Oh yeah.
So this will do normal city streets?
Oh yeah. Yeah, we've been driving through Calgary. We were on road permit, so.
Okay, so the speed bumps don't bother you, eh? Like I
don't think we've actually run into any speed bumps, but yeah, it shouldn't be a problem.
Cool. All right, well, good luck.
Thanks.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks for asking those questions. Don't make people ask good questions.